Hello everybody. So a few weeks ago I made a video ranting about the weekly challenges in Rec Room being sort of archaic and how the whole system was boring and repetitive. Sometimes I just like to rant. I don't know. So imagine my surprise when I saw this message from Star Centurion in the Rec Room Discord saying that the weekly challenges are actually mostly being scrapped for now. So let's take a closer look at what this means. Now before I get too ahead of myself, if you don't know what the weekly challenges are in Rec Room, they're a set of challenges that get released every Wednesday. You have to complete any 3, and once you do, you will unlock an item skin, typically for a weapon. There's been some pretty cool ones in the past. Everything from Rec Royale backpacks to caution skins. Just kidding. No one likes caution skins. If this sounds like fun and you're now wondering why Rec Room might even consider getting rid of this, you're probably not a player who's been around for a while, for there are a few flaws with this system. Number 1, the challenges rarely change. It's always beat one of the quests, kill 5 players in Rec Royale, complete 5 games of Rec Rally, and it's like Groundhog Day over and over and over every Wednesday afternoon. Number 2, the item skins are rarely new. People who got their Quest 2 in the 2020 season, as a ton of us did honestly, and have been playing Rec Room for over a year, are rarely surprised by the new item skin. Sure, you might have a couple friends who don't have it, and just for fun you carry them in Jumbotron or whatever, but most diehard players are just collectively groaning as it's just another repeat skin. Number 3, the challenges aren't very easy. If you're not someone who plays all the time, do you know how hard it is to take out 5 people in Rec Royale? That's a stressful ordeal. Unbeknownst to most level 10s out there, whole teams of League players are grinding Rec Royale all day, waiting patiently for the lobbies in which you show up and don't know whether a gray paint AR is better than a flintlock. You will die. So when we consider all of these things, you can start to see how the weekly isn't really such a cherished, beloved part of the game for most people anyway, but either a boring way to pass the time or a monstrous undertaking, depending on what kind of player you are. So anyway, Star Centurion, a Rec Room staff member, wrote this announcement a few days ago. Effective this upcoming Wednesday, we are moving to only one weekly challenge every month. This weekly challenge will only be available for a week, starting on the second Wednesday of any given month. We do, however, want to stress the following. This is not permanent. We are still going to be improving the challenge system in the near future. We do not yet have any details to share about future changes. During this new temporary period, we will not be repeating weeklies. It will only be new designs. While this news may come as a bit of a downer for folks that enjoy the weekly challenges, it's a system that has been mostly unchanged since its inception. This is our way of phasing the system out while not outright removing it without a replacement in place. Okay, so my takeaways from this are as follows. 1. Rec Room realizes that the weekly is super outdated and hasn't changed since the dawn of Rec Room civilization, which, I mean, it's only 2016, but still. The game itself has changed a lot in that time, so how come the weekly hasn't evolved with it? 2. They seem to realize that putting out re-releases of skins is no longer worth it. I'm sure there's a team somewhere that has to get all of this set up every Wednesday, and they're probably just as unenthused and blasé about the whole process as we are. Couple that with the fact that someone somewhere probably looked at statistics in the game about this and realized, whoa, this isn't working out as well as we thought. I have no idea how they operate, but I'm thinking since Rec Room is a business, there are charts, clandestine charts, that show interest in the weekly plummeting harder than Bitcoin. And 3, Rec Room isn't just taking out the weekly and leaving us with one per month. This sounds like a transitional period in which the whole thing is going to be revamped. I'm really hoping that this means community maps are included next time. After all, some of the most amazing places in Rec Room are not the Rec Room original games. With Rec Room Studios dropping, surely there's going to be more of a focus on this going forward. Perhaps we get a list of 10 or 20 community maps one week, and the weekly skin is hidden somewhere within, like the Invasion Power Cores. I totally just thought of that on the spot. I'm clever. Also, there's some Recom Originals that have been sorely neglected. Showdown isn't on there yet. 3D Charades has never been, as far as I know. Stunt Runner? Even a week where it's still Recom Original games, but ones that haven't been the focal point would be kind of fun, I think. What if the weekly no longer unlocks an item skin, but extra XP, some rare clothing item, or a hidden message from Coach? Why does it have to be a weapon skin? Okay, I'm kind of on a roll with some of these ideas. The other issue I had with the weekly is that once you have the item already, completing the challenges just gets you like film or something disappointing like that. I believe they should at least make this a token reward if you already have the item. What do you want the weekly challenges to look like in the future? Who knows, maybe Rec Room is watching this and open to suggestions, so drop a comment below. Also, don't forget to use code TARA in your watch. You can enter that on your profile page and it helps support my channel. If you hate entering codes, just go to my profile and hit the support button. Now how about watching this Rec Room video right here next?